नमस्कार दोस्तों, today we will discuss the concept of positivism and its relevance in sociology. So let's go through the journey of positivism and its relevance in sociology. Friends, positivism is a way of thinking and studying the world that emphasizes observation, scientific reasoning, and the search for natural laws. Auguste Comte, who is considered the founder of sociology, believed that by using scientific methods, people could gain knowledge about the world and society that is based on empirical evidence rather than any kind of speculations or any kind of opinions. Comte believed that through the use of empirical methods and scientific observation, researchers, specifically social researchers, could identify the laws governing human behavior. And it is very much similar to just as scientists could identify the laws governing the physical world. He again argued that sociology should be based on the same principles as the natural sciences, such as physics, chemistry, and biology. So, by using scientific methods, sociologists can develop theories about the way society works, community works, and they could test those theories through observation and experimentation. So overall, the concept of positivism in sociology emphasizes the use of scientific methods to gain knowledge about the social world. By collecting and analyzing empirical data, sociologists can develop theories and test them through observation and experimentation. This approach is intended to produce objective and reliable knowledge about society that is based on evidence rather than speculation or personal opinion. Let's see some examples where the principle of positivism is being used. For example, sociologists might use surveys or questionnaires to collect data about people's attitude or behaviors. They might then analyze that data using statistical methods to identify patterns and trends in people's behavior. So, this kind of research is based on the principle of positivism, because here we could easily see it involves collecting and analyzing empirical data in a systematic, scientific, and objective way. Okay, another example of positivist research in sociology is the study of crime. Sociologists might use statistical data to identify patterns in crime rates, and then they could try to understand the causes of crime. They might also conduct experiments to test theories about crime prevention or to evaluate the effectiveness of different criminal justice interventions. Let's see some recent examples from India where the concept of positivism has been used in sociology and related fields. Number 1. National Family Health Survey, NFHS. The National Family Health Survey is a large-scale survey that is conducted every few years in India to collect data on various aspects of health and family planning. The survey uses scientific methods to collect and analyze data, and the findings are used to develop policies and programs related to health and family planning. So here the theory or the principle of positivism is clearly used. Number 2, the second example is Indian census. The Indian census is a comprehensive survey that is conducted every 10 years to collect demographic and socio-economic data about the Indian population. The census is based on scientific methods of data collection and analysis, and the findings are used to develop policies and programs related to population growth, education, healthcare, and other various social issues. A third example could be sociologists could conduct an experiment to test the effectiveness of an intervention aimed at reducing gender-based violence, such as a program to provide women with self-defense training or a community-based campaign to promote gender equality. The experiment might involve randomly assigning participant to either a treatment group that receives the intervention or a control group that does not. The researchers would then measure the outcome for both groups to determine whether the intervention had a significant impact on reducing gender-based violence or not. Let's see some criticism of positivism. Number one is reductionism. Positivism tend to reduce complex social phenomena to simple measurable variables that can be analyzed using statistical methods. So this reductionist approach is criticized by critics because they say that it can oversimplify complex social processes and somewhere it overlook important contextual factors that shape subjective human behavior and social phenomena. This is number one. Second is objectivism. Positivism assumes that knowledge is objective and value free, independent of subjective views of the researchers. However, this assumption has been challenged by postmodern and feminist theorists, and these theorists argue that knowledge is socially constructed, subjective in nature, and shaped by power relations. Number third, neglect of meaning and interpretation. Positivism tends to focus on observable, measurable phenomena, often neglecting the subjective meaning and interpretations that people give to their experiences. This neglect of meaning and interpretation can limit our understanding of complex social phenomena and lead to a one-dimensional view of human behavior. This is third. Number fourth criticism, ignorance of social context. Now what critic says, positivism often assumes that social phenomena can be studied in isolation from other broader social, political, economical and historical context. However, many social phenomena are shaped by larger structural factors such as economic inequality, political power, historical legacies of oppression and discrimination. And the fifth one is over-reliance on quantitative method. Positivism often relies heavily on quantitative methods such as surveys and experiments to collect and analyze data. While these methods can provide valuable insights, they may not be appropriate for all research questions and may overlook important qualitative data and insights that can only be gained through in-depth interviews, ethnographic observations, and other qualitative methods. So finally, friends, we could say positivism has been an influential philosophy in the development of many disciplines including sociology, and it emphasizes the use of scientific methods and empirical observations to study natural as well as the social world. However, it is not without any critiques such as reductionism, objectivism, neglect of meaning and interpretation, ignorance of social context, and over-reliance on quantitative methods. But it is important for sociologists to be aware of these critics and limitations and to carefully consider the research questions, theoretical frameworks, and methods that are most appropriate for the phenomena they wish to study. So, this is a small lecture for today. I hope it has been helpful for you, and please feel free to use the notes given in the description, and we will meet tomorrow with a new concept of sociology. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Thank you for being with me. Have a great day. Jai Hind.